Hi everybody, welcome back to Laser Time's Complete Kingdom Hearts playthrough. This is going to be really exciting for the goth kids in the audience.
Hey, come on now.
Yeah, this is one of your favorites, not one of mine.
This is a great movie.
I do not like this movie.
Great characters, great everything.
I like the design, I like the way it looks, I cannot stand the incessant singing.
All the songs are great.
And
these are American classics.
I'll get into it more later on. The whole movie is pointless. Anyway.
Every movie's pointless. The sun's going to burn up and the whole world's going to disappear.
This is exactly why the movie's made for you. So let's get into, without further ado, we're going to head to Halloween Town for representing Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh boy, does everybody have their eyeliner on?
Come on now.
You all good?
It's such a tired joke.
Sorry,
it's fun of Hot Topic, and it's not Hot Topic's fault.
Whatever.
This is so great. Halloween's the best holiday.
Hey, hold on. That, in fact, the character goes through a realization that that is not the case.
Yeah, and then he blows up Christmas and then realizes, oh, Halloween rocks.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to do anything other than my lot in life. My mistake. I hate Jack Skellington. I love their designs. I love the way that everything looks. I just don't like the film. You know what I do like about Nightmare Before Christmas?
The lesson is you can make things worse. Sometimes they're fine the way they are.
I like the Haunted Mansion during Halloween at Disneyland where they dress it up as.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's like that spooky name, Guillotine Square.
Yeah, man, it's really, really dark.
So in the background, you'll hear "This Is Halloween," an approxation of it playing. 1993, excellent movie.
I will watch it again. It's been a while, and I said I haven't watched it in a bit. And what I didn't know is specifically what style. Okay, no fight here. I didn't know what style Danny Elfman was emulating. I didn't know who Cole Porter was at the time I heard it. It just seemed like a bunch of boring songs. I didn't know he was doing a throwback. That this was intentional to have this many songs that sounded this way. It just seemed like a bad, dated idea to put on something that looked really cool.
Jack! Allow me to introduce
so this is not the original voice.
No? Because you blew my mind with who the original voice of the mayor was.
What was his name? I already forgot.
Glenn Shaddix. I believe he's dead, but he is, he's the interior designer in Beetlejuice. Love that guy.
So in Kingdom Hearts, the mayor is Jeff Bennett.
Jeff Bennett. Glenn Shaddix said no?
Jody Benson is Ariel.
Jody Benson is always Ariel.
Jeff Bennett. He is known for Johnny Bravo, James Bond Jr.
Really? Johnny Bravo. Is he in the game, Elston?
Johnny Bravo?
Johnny Bravo.
I was already 45 years old when that show came out.
Oh, man.
It was not for me.
No one will even remember the character I'm referencing. Ka-chow.
He may not be Johnny Bravo.
I know.
If this goddamn...
Once again, I did not listen. People are going to be up in arms in the chat. What does it want me to do?
Follow Jack around to the left and through the door marked lab entryway.
Lab entryway.
Go to the research lab. Here the doctor and Jack offer some assistance.
Ooh, that door was a facade.
It's our job, but we're not mean.
Oh, no, want to go to the graveyard. Halloween.
This is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night.
Does where I want to go?
We got to see this movie played with a live orchestra doing all the music. It was great. Everyone here.
Pulling on spiders. I mean, I love their costumes, by the way. Please don't make it sound like I'm discounting that.
I just like the idea that you love Disney so much, but all these singing and musicals, like all the old movies.
There are so many songs.
It's a musical,
dude. It is excessive.
It's a musical.
I haven't seen it since the mid-90s. I just disliked it so much. Like this is not only like bad, it's also boring.
It's not boring at all.
I'll give it another shot.
Like even just visually, just soaking up every scene.
I'm just glad, given our taste, we have everything covered. I'm a blank slate when it comes to Tarzan and Nightmare Before Christmas, and those are the ones you covered.
My devices are always
So this, I don't remember what the voice actor's name was, but he was a very famous old actor. I think he played the dad in Grumpy Old Men.
William Hickey?
Or he was on Pete and Pete.
Do you think we can add
Long dead.
to that device?
William Hickey is the voice of the evil mad scientist. Oh, yeah. Born in 1927 in Brooklyn. Pritzi's Honor?
Pritzi's Honor. And I don't think he's reprising his role here. I do actually.
He died.
I have a bobblehead of this character for some reason.
You do,
and I hate bobbleheads.
So let's see. Oh, good.
Get the key first.
Tony Anselmo is Donald Duck.
Tony Anselmo. If you didn't hear I went to the Disney Museum at the Pinocchio exhibition. Strangely, right after the Pinocchio episode of this very series went up.
That was
and
amazing.
I was looking who owned all of the stuff in the collection. Who owns these old animation cells? Who owns this poster from 1940 that's in immaculate condition? It says from the collection of Tony Anselmo. The voice of Donald Duck, not just an employee, a huge fan. God, I want to get that guy on a podcast.
This is the voice of the mad scientist who looks like
Jess Harnell.
Jess Harnell, who in his IMDb photo
He's the voice of a billion things.
looks like Whiplash from the second Iron Man movie.
He's one of the Animaniacs,
Doctor,
right?
Let's continue. The ingredients for a heart.
You'll have to scroll way down on the IMDb to find it.
Terror.
He's in Ratchet and Clank as Skid McMarks.
And despair.
That is a hoot.
Get it?
I got it.
Together.
Hotel Transylvania 2, Rick and Morty. He's in Get Swifty as Greeby Bobe. Lawnmower Dog, Scary Terry.
Oh, he's Scary Terry?
Yeah.
Come here, bitch. This is a beautiful send-up to Freddy Krueger.
Wreck-It Ralph as Dawn. Don't remember Dawn.
I'm the Dawn. Why would I bring the Heartless Life? Jack, what are you doing? You're constantly causing all this fucking chaos. I hate you, Jack Skellington.
We're missing some ingredients. Let's try adding.
He plays Ironhide in the Revenge of the Fallen video game.
Sally?
This one time, I met a girl on a plane, and then I ended up leaving with her from that plane to go to dinner. Then ended up
Sally's got
very
the
drunk.
memory we
Didn't know what happened. I ended up on Treasure Island, which if you don't know the Bay Area,
Yeah.
there's no way on or off that
I
island.
don't know how you
Would you like to
accidentally
come
end up in
along?
Treasure Island.
I mean, she drove, but like I was fucked up. And what should I do?
I mean, you take Jack to have him around because it's fun.
But then I don't level up Goofy. What a conundrum. I woke up in this girl's bedroom like, what the fuck? Where am I? And like, can you imagine seeing your city from the other side of the water? And I'm like, fuck, and I walk outside, and then like right outside the door is a full-size Jack Skellington, and I scream, ah! Ah! She had a
Hello,
full-size
Chris!
Hello! Hope you were a condominium.
Were you responsible, Christopher?
What does it want me to do?
I don't care.
You gotta be my navigator. I'm not
All
reading
right.
this shit. I'm telling stories
All
about
right, the crew needs to find Sally. Add Jack to the party and head outside where the
All right.
Heartless are.
Yay, Heartless! That's
Go
what
out to
I'm liking.
Guillotine Square.
All right, if I don't check my Keyblades, I might have a better one. People are gonna pitch a fit in the comments. Justifiably, I am mad. I am mad.
The heartless
I think I voiced the mayor in one of the erotic fan fiction theaters that we did.
I sort of remember this.
Bone Daddy.
Maybe our experiment
Bone
triggered
Daddy.
something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry about.
That's the dialogue in Night Before Christmas is so very wooden, very much like an old stage play.
Chris Sarandon is Jack Skellington.
Chris Sarandon, really?
Who's that?
You know if you saw him. That's where I believe that's where Susan Sarandon got her name from. Her
Oh,
name is not
wow.
Sarandon. She married him when she was very young.
Wow, yeah.
Wait. Don't want to go that way.
You want to go to Guillotine Square and play the game?
This is Kingdom Hearts. This is Kingdom Hearts. Everlong, impossible, ancient.
He was in ER. Judging Amy. The Wild Thornberries.
The Wild Thornberries. This is a show I have no fucking connection with. Does that have any sincere love for it, Wild Thornberries? Let us know in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. I do have the game for some reason.
I'm wondering if, 10 years from now,
Yeah.
all the kids born in like 98, 99, 2000 maybe, when they start getting jobs in like creative capacities
Yeah.
and writing our TV shows and directing our movies, are we going to get the Rocket Power live action movie?
I think they were talking about doing a Nicktoons of Avengers movie where they all unite, combine, come back.
Fine. But
I'm
even
down.
the Nicktoons, most of them are 20 years old.
Yeah.
So like,
Just barely.
because even SpongeBob, while
Not 20 years.
What?
Maybe All Real
Yeah.
Monsters. Maybe.
All Real Monsters is definitely over 20 years
You think
old.
so?
There's a Super Nintendo game of it.
But that's just the order I forgot to count in. 92? 93 was Ren and Stimpy?
I think 92.
Then Rocko's Modern Life, then Ah Real Monsters.
Hey Arnold?
Hey Arnold. And then I lose track of the order from there.
Yeah, because you grew up.
I did. Well,
And
I didn't necessarily
stopped
grow
caring.
up, but
One of the 7 Rugrats movies.
'cause it's like I still watch Cartoon Network almost every Saturday morning. Like, just disappear into it. Fucking love it. But Hey Arnold was not a series that had much to offer someone going through puberty and blue-balled and trying to get vagina.
You don't want the lab entryway.
What do I want?
Through a small door that leads to a steep flight of stairs. We want the one that's a little further around to the left, which is meaningless direction in a circle. It bends up to the doorway leading to the graveyard. Let's try this.
Was that Jack? Good on you.
Does he have gravity magic?
Yeah. Fuck the kid. Oh!
Hey.
Oh! Oh! Finding secrets with bad cameras. Somebody.
Coming this fall.
Finding secrets with bad cameras.
Yeah. I don't know. Try this. This is a weird door.
Well, did this already. Boogity boogity boo.
That's not the same character.
I'm pretty sure I know where to go. But again, wow, really not paying attention today.
Go
Been a real busy day for us people.
Yeah, go out to Guillotine Square and around to its left side. Again, it's a circle. So. But in reference to the lab entryway, yeah, try that one. The one that you walk into. That seems to fit the
I know, I
description.
trust this.
To fit the descript.
Graveyard? Say to the graveyard?
The graveyard is infested with Heartless.
Ooh!
Couldn't have predicted that. Zero will appear eventually.
Oh, I love Zero. I love for some reason.
Zero!
Cool design. A dead dog. Having a dead dog as a pet. Can you think of anything better? Like just having a puppy forever?
That glows in the dark.
Yeah. Oh!
It doesn't poop or eat or
Did I
anything.
fortify myself or something? None of this is seeming like a problem to me.
Don't ask questions.
I'm not. Not gonna rock the boat here.
This game can turn on you in a second.
Then I'll summon Bambi and skip the what for. Boom.
Then Sally will appear. Who is
Zero,
Sally?
have you seen Sally anywhere?
Sally!
Wrong, Jack?
Please, by all means,
No,
imply
everything's going
necrophilia, all
great.
you'd like.
They're all dead.
Best Halloween
Jack
ever.
is a skeleton. A skeleton isn't
All we
alive
need
or
now
dead.
is your memory.
It's alive.
Memory?
Yes, maybe.
You mean this?
Sure!
Jack,
I'll make my
I have
own
a bad
vagina.
feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's
Oh
still
God! Please
time.
don't tell me this game is a crafting system.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we get the
Katsuki
Heartless a heart, they'll dance just
is
as I
Sora's
envisioned.
mother / Sally.
Trust me.
However, in the original movie,
You're going to
Catherine
love it.
O'Hara.
Again, these are all pretty much Tim Burton, consistent Tim Burton players. I didn't hear what it said.
I know. Let's see. You still need an ingredient. Go back to the go back to the lab where the doc will go.
Wormswood. This is not enough ingredients. Please find
So I go
7
back to
more.
The lab.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Look at that saunter on Sora. He thinks like he acts.
This cutscene was too good to
Like
waste.
he owns the place. Sally fulfilling her role as finger-wagging woman to just say,
Jack, don't do that! Don't do that!
Barrel.
Lock, stock, and barrel.
You hear that? Yeah, I
Dude, their
sure
song is
did.
great. Kidnap
A
the Sandy
heart.
Claus.
What should we do?
Gosh, you are stupid. Isn't it obvious?
Tell Oogie Boogie.
I remember you were reading comics around the time this came out, right?
I was probably on. Yeah.
I just remember the ads for the movie. It was just like meet, lock, stock, and barrel. Like that was all it said.
Oh yeah. I mean, 93. I was probably on my. I was probably still reading.
You'd say go back to the lab.
Yep.
Lab is bullshit, by the way.
What?
When did we do an erotic fan fiction theater for Night Before Christmas? For Christmas?
Did we post it?
I don't remember.
We definitely recorded it.
I'm back in the lab, baby.
Talk to Doctor. What's his name?
Talking to
He's in a
Doctor,
wheelchair.
old man.
I had one that you pulled back and then he went forward. The toys for this in '93 sucked. They were all terrible. They did not plan as if
Something happening?
this was going to be a hit. The Santa Claus and Oogie Boogie were basically pillows.
Yeah, I can see that because as the story goes, Tim Burton was kind of one of those people that got away from the studio. He was one of those Cal Arts graduates. He came up with the Pixar guys and immediately started working for Disney. But Disney kind of dicked him around, and he made a great short there, Frank and Weenie. In addition to
yes,
which is now a full-blown Disney movie, and he didn't return to Disney for quite a bit. Like even The Corpse Bride isn't a Disney film, but now he's buddy with Disney. Can't wait for that Dumbo remake. Oh, got another torn page. Fuck this shit. Let's poo.
Yeah, Ken Page reprising his role as Oogie Boogie.
Really? Oogie
Born
Boogie,
in St. Louis, Missouri.
Have you ever played the Capcom Oogie Boogie game or whatever?
No, but boy, do I have a story that rivals any story
where am I supposed to go?
Anyone ever has about that game.
Please.
I know I've told it before.
I haven't heard
what
this.
What a great place to tell it.
Oh, what is it? Is this where should we insert an ad here or something? Like I'm on the edge of my seat.
Hang on. So, meanwhile, Oogie Boogie is up to no good. Go back to the graveyard and defend Heartless. Defeat the Heartless there and examine the coffin at the far end. So back to where you talk to Sally. So Oogie's Revenge or whatever. 10, 11 years ago, when I was a producer for a morning show on ABC, we would do satellite interviews where they would, someone on the other end books a bunch of interviews in the day to talk about a product or an interview. Like Dr. Drew was on the show. I had Kaz Harai on the show to talk about the PS3. Yeah, but it's all satellite interviews. So like, someone just says, we're going to do a bunch of interviews over satellite.
I'm right, I'll fight.
Set up an appointment, and we will give you the satellite coordinates, which we did give.
Holy shit, that's how it works?
Yeah.
You tilt a dish into the feed.
Pretty much. Wow. This was in 2005, so it's not that long ago. But there was one for, like, it was supposed to be, it's Halloween. It's October 05.
This was Halloween?
It was Halloween. And it was like Halloween party planning, like how to have some fun Halloween plans for cheap. And because it's a morning show, this is the kind of crap you want to put, like, just like it's.
It just reminds me. You ever see that episode of Nathan For You? How easy it was for him to get just a completely phony doctor onto a local news station because that's all they do. A miracle weight loss drug. Really? We'll do no research and give you all the airtime you need.
Yeah, pretty much.
But keep going.
So it's like,
Halloween.
But there's a description of like, here's what we're going to talk about, and I'm like, okay, cool. And
you peel grapes. And call
no, it's just like, here's like some DIY decorations. Here's some this, and it's like, okay, this is all fine. Halloween's big in our area. There's a lot of schools. There's a lot of kids. So like, I feel this is relevant to the audience watching this morning show. And then it starts, in less than 45 seconds into it, the lady on the satellite interview goes hard pivot into, and get ready for PS2, PlayStation 2, Oogie's Revenge.
Holy shit.
And they cut to their own B-roll of the fucking game.
Whoa!
And we are now just broadcasting a commercial for this PS2 game, and the anchors look at me because they know I'm into games, and they know that that's my shit, and that I've been to E3, and that I was doing all, and they just look at me like, did you do this shit on purpose?
So first of all, that they ambush your feed.
Pretty much.
And second, everybody assumes you did this on purpose because of how into Nightmare Before Christmas and games.
Nightmare Before Christmas and games.
Yeah.
And they're just like, did you know they were gonna? I'm like, no, I didn't know. So then it's over, and the anchors are supposed to have a back and forth with the.
Sure. And
they're just like, okay, well, any other tips? Oh, well, just Oogie's Revenge is great. And I'm like, okay, we've got to go. We've got to get off the air. So
is that even legal?
Yeah, I'm gonna take him to court and see how far that goes. Like, judge.
I'm just curious. That whole that Counter-Strike thing that just broke. I just assume there's FCC regulations. Like, you can't come in. The president's coming in with this commercial for Pogo Ball.
Oh, you need some new
inside
references,
the grave.
by the way. I think Pogo Ball is.
I know.
I'm gonna make you figure out what to do.
The worst funny thing I ever said, I tried to think of a unique stripper name that only I would say, and it just came out as Linda Boglin. What a terrible stripper name. I've even taken improv classes. There's no excuse for being this bad.
We find the mayor. He introduces a memory puzzle. You have to examine the tombstones in order that the ghosts appear from them.
No!
So were you paying attention?
No, not even slightly. Do it again.
Well, sorry. That's
check the tombstones.
Maybe leave and come back. Maybe it'll repeat the puzzle.
I don't even know. This camera.
Just turn the game off. No. Viewer, please close the tab.
No, don't close the tab.
Close the tab.
Go grab a tab.
Unsubscribe from the channel.
No, don't do that either.
Don't go to LaserTime Podcast.
We still don't know what these guys do. Quite frankly, I don't want them.
Don't want them? Don't need them.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so this time, you're saying...
What are they? They're real concerned for you, though.
Oh my god, how do you go back in there?
I love that you're now going to have to leave this screen.
Oh, I think I am.
To make the other screen.
Or do they have to be disposed of or something? Is there magic I need to use on these guys? Here, have some...
Fire!
Fire!
Nothing. His health is gone. Okay, there we go. I think I got it. God damn.
Okay.
So examine the ghosts.
Watch the tombstones. Hopefully the ghosts will show... hopefully the ghosts will do something in order.
Like after I talk to him, maybe?
Who can say? Check the tombstones.
He literally told us everything I needed to know.
You're in for a surprise.
One.
Okay.
That one.
2 1 2 1 3
2 1 3.
2 1 3. That's the Little Mermaid sound effect.
Yeah, I'm getting a text. Oh, fuck, stop.
There you go.
Shit, yeah.
Splendid!
No, go look at the pumpkin. Seems a little unorthodox, but as you wish. Ah, look at that. Be a better sword. Be a gothy sword.
Be a better sword. What's Jack in the box?
I don't know.
Do you have a new keyblade in your
Doesn't look like
inventory? It doesn't look like you do. This movie.
So where do I go now?
I don't know. Okay, so you got that. When that's done, go open the chest. Go back to the lab, because that's what the doctor needed. Isn't this fun, Chris? Isn't it fun?
I just can't remember how I was so enthralled by this.
Well, for what it's worth, you were probably paying attention.
He did tell me exactly what I needed to do.
Like,
and right now is just enthralled with your fucking news station story and
that was great.
Making fun of you for liking this movie.
This movie's fantastic.
Terrible movie.
This movie is so good.
I'm totally willing to give it another shot.
It's just on top of it being like
and it's like it's one of the few animated films that's like 2 hours long.
It's not that long.
It feels really long.
It is not. I think you need to watch it as an adult.
Try to get in there.
It is beautiful. Like, you of all people should appreciate
I appreciate the craft.
The artistry. Like, you'll enjoy it.
I love Henry Selick.
Because you haven't seen it in that long, it'll be revelatory to see this movie again in HD. It's beautiful. It's stunning. It's a stunning film.
I'm just really more of a James the Giant Peach guy. Apparently no one, because man, that Roald Dahl adaptation that came out recently, BFG, did that eat shit like a motherfucker?
Well, I can't believe they.
Why not? It seemed
that's a terrible name.
The BFG.
That's a terrible title.
I don't know. It just I thought it was one of those books that everybody knew.
I've never heard of it. It's a terrible title. I just think of BFG 9000 from Doom, which
it predates.
Great. Let's poll teenagers in 1994 and ask them, is BFG a novel or a gun in Doom?
A gun in Doom.
And it's like, Doom.
Come on, you jerk.
I haven't poked my brain yet.
Yes. Yes. That's how he talks, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Ah,
Yes,
very
Queen.
good.
Yes.
Oh.
This time it's sure to work.
It's a cloth heart.
He's got a heart on.
Oh,
Tee.
dead.
Tee.
We're nearing the boss.
Are we?
A
Sweet.
boss.
A boss. One boss.
This song is
So where am I
good.
headed?
Talk to the doctor.
I did, and he did a cutscene thing.
We gotta talk to him now. Something happened.
Stealing my work, lock, stock, and
So
barrel
now
or some
go
shit.
follow back to where you last saw them. Do you remember?
Was it this is something Halloween, Halloweeny, Halloweeny.
Oh, I scrolled to the bottom. We're not close at all. Let's see. Boneyard. Follow that heart. 0 points the way.
There he goes. Oh, I thought Zach was in a ham bone.
After them, quick!
I can summon dogs.
Dead dog. Alright. Characters in the show or movie are great. And the songs, even though they're beautiful, Jack's Lament is a fucking gorgeous song. With that background, the silhouette of the moon with the thingy.
All right, fine. I'll just take it to you. Take it to the house. There we go. When was the last time you think you saw it?
I saw it last November with an orchestra.
Oh, really?
It was great. At the same place you saw E.T.
E.T. and Bugs Bunny. A bunch of Bugs Bunny cartoons with a 180-piece orchestra.
They had recently a John Williams tribute there.
I mean,
I wanted to go.
I was practically sobbing during the E.T. bike scene. Like, having that music played, I was very close row-wise. My girlfriend got it for me for my birthday. Spared no expense. It's just like that music reverberating out of you as that bike takes to the air, and like, that movie's so goddamn special. I love it so much. Let's see if I can cure Donald.
Donald!
It's adorable. So where am I headed?
You gotta follow Zero.
I didn't see where you went.
Well,
Fuck.
go out to the boneyard via the graveyard.
Isn't that like a satellite radio station?
You're listening to the boneyard.
The Boneyard! Coming up next, Alice in Chains and other music from people who've been dead for 20 years.
If you like Jane's Addiction, you're in the right place.
You're in the right place. Sublime, everybody. We're going to play some Sublime, some Blind Melon, and some Nirvana. Where the new rock hits first.
Speaking of Sublime, coming up on 30-2010, that album will be turning 20 years old.
Their third and self-titled album.
He died 2 months before it came out.
Fucking Brad. Fucking Brad.
Not a Sublime fan. But
I really was. Regrettably.
you seem like someone who...
I don't know how to take that. But it's probably true. I remember a friend of mine who we rode to school together. He actually had. Could you just stop? Just stop with Sublime.
Did he say
so
your life is
cool.
going the wrong way?
God, it's all their like deep cuts, all these like fucking reggae dub references. Man, what an obnoxious band.
Reggaenomics?
Still some fun songs from Sublime, but most of the stuff I loved, I
Look at
deeply regret. That's what I was looking for. I wanted the Dick Coil Hill. Oh,
The monster tub. I actually had a toy that was them in that, and you wound it up, and it weighed like a fucking 6 pounds or something. It was like an actual cast fucking tub. An actual tub.
take that, yo. Oh shit.
Jack does love fighting.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
These strings are kind of reminding me of the Godzilla thing.
Nah. We will have a mind-blowing Godzilla revelation on 30-2010 at some point. That shocked even me.
I'm surprised.
Come on!
Hey, come on. Again, fucking referencing WarioWare. No one's complimenting on it. You never get it. Why bother? Hey, DJ.
So yeah, this cost $18 million to make.
The game?
The movie.
The Night Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Got it.
It only made 75. Like, it wasn't a huge hit.
No,
it was like
super slow burn. I
yeah,
think.
very slow burn. Because then by the time, like, it took a decade, I think, to really. Because I got it on VHS the next Christmas, '94, which is when Jurassic Park came out on VHS. Which, to give you an example of how long it used to take movies to come home, Jurassic Park released in June of '93.
Is this where I'm supposed to be?
The
boneyard?
There should be a statue in here you can go through.
Statue.
Next to where the pumpkin blew up. There, let's go with that. And Jurassic Park came home in October '94. A year and a half is how long it took. Now movies are out in June. They're on video by fucking September.
Yeah.
And it was $25 for the VHS with no features because it's a VHS. It's a tape that you watch and rewind.
There was the guy that talking about the Disney Vault is opening up.
For this first time, you're going to get Pinocchio in your lifetime.
The all-time classic Song of the South. The completely fair and justifiable depiction of the post-Reconstruction South. All right, I'll stop.
Let's see.
I am flabbergasted to see that several years ago, Disney did make a game featuring Song of the South characters. You can see that on our YouTube channel if you look up the Tomorrowland games. I tried to find 5 awesome games that have a Tomorrowland level in them. Can you believe there's 5? Because there's only 5.
I believe it.
Come on!
The most notable being the NES Adventures in Magic Kingdom.
I mean, for you, God.
It's a great game. So you fought the bad guys.
Fart. Oh God.
I
need a break.
small on a gravestone. Examine that gravestone. Open a path to Oogie's Manor. Walk across the bridge and through the gate. Here we go. Yeah. So I saw this in the theater when it came out, and this is actually a bit of like truth. Truth. That sounds fake. We hardly ever got snow in October because it's pretty early for snow.
I am legit infuriated by the changing of the poles and climate change or whatever. 80 years ago, there was snow on Christmas. Almost nowhere in America does it snow on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we used to get white Christmases a lot, and it's been years since 2012 was the last one that we had anyway. But it was a humdinger too. It snowed a foot and a half. But in '93, we saw this movie, and the opening weekend of Nightmare Before Christmas, and it snowed. So there was snowy precipitation on Halloween, which never in my life had I ever seen. And it was like, we just saw a movie that bridged everyone's two favorite holidays, especially when you're 12 years old.
Yeah, I guess that's an important aspect of the film that I'm overlooking. Because I love Halloween, and I love Christmas.
Yeah. So this is, you get to do everything.
I forget, does this game take you to a Christmas level, or is it 2? Because it
Must
is
be 2.
pretty beautiful. Oh God, I vaguely remember
What's
this crap.
What's this? There's white things in the air.
Give me some navigation points. I gotta know, man. I gotta know.
I mean, there's only one direction you can go here.
No, there's not. I have a feeling there's a stream down there that'll spit me into a different place.
There's like a bridge that goes to a gate, right?
There is, but there's clearly a treasure chest on the other side that wants to entice me over there and plunge me into the depth, send me back to the start of the game. I'm telling you, the memory is vague, but I gotta trust it here.
Well, I hate to tell you, there's nowhere else to go in this room. So.
There is, look! I'll show you as soon as I'm done thinning it out. Look down here, see?
Yeah?
That's another place to go.
It's in this room.
Shit!
Because I don't think these guys are going to stop.
So you're saying just walk past them?
Yeah.
But I gotta get fortified, dog.
I think you're fortified.
Okay. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I mean, if it'll let you leave.
Oogie, feed me.
There they are. Are the neighbor's gonna die of fright?
I knew Oogie Boogie was behind this.
Who
Man,
else would
a
be?
Kick-ass treehouse.
There's no one else in this world that would scheme against you. Of course it's Oogie Boogie.
Why is it? What was Oogie Boogie's motivation? He wanted to be Santa Claus too.
He's a bag of bugs.
That did look awesome.
Oh my God. What was his motivation? I think he just wanted Jack Skellington out so he could run Halloween Town.
The mayor? The mayor doesn't run Halloween Town? There's no jurisdiction over him? What's the point of being mayor?
He's only an elected official. He can't make decisions by himself.
Actually try and start doing some MLG moves here. What is that thing? Let me get it. Whatever.
Yeah. Something's
Come
up
in.
with Jack. Something's up with Jack. Fuck, all the songs in this movie. Making Christmas.
I think I know what to do here. I don't need to ask you. Don't tell me. Let me follow my instincts.
Instincts? More like, it stinks.
It stinks. Yes, Mr. Sherman. Everything stinks. God. Go.
This is also a strange marketing merchandising machine, right? Like, yeah, it made $75 million, so it made a shit ton of money relative to its budget.
Sort of. I'm
So,
sure
like,
its marketing budget was big. I think it was acknowledged as a bit of a failure in, like, yeah, but the merchandise sales and, like,
the longevity of the characters in the world of the
Yeah.
design, it's like, how...
when you make Hot Topic jokes, because they, like, kind of
Yeah.
opened up that store on the basis of the popularity of all the Nightmare Before Christmas
Yeah,
items.
there's a bunch of Sally wall scrolls. But it's really crossing my wires there. But how this hasn't been, like... There's not, like, to my knowledge, there's not some, like, expanded universe of, like, the characters in the movie are it. There's not, like,
Yeah.
other characters in this world that they've created, and there's no cartoon, there's no second movie,
Again,
there's nothing.
Brett,
It's
I don't know
just
if you
that
read
one
my
movie.
Roger Rabbit article.
Of course I did.
But in rare times of desperation and weirdness, will Disney reach out to non-Disney people to make a film?
Right.
And in those cases, it was Spielberg and Burton, and like, why would Burton come back? He's working with other companies. I bet they need his express
but
permission
Burton
to do
didn't
anything.
write
with
or
his
direct
character.
this, so,
he
like,
didn't.
so
But I'm
what
sure he has a sweet, cushy deal. Steven Spielberg didn't do any of that with Roger Rabbit, and that requires his permission to do goddamn everything. What? This is not.
This is just ornamental. It's not.
Are you fucking God?
There you go.
This is my Nightmare Before Christmas. God damn. Actually, this house is really badass. Can I get in there? Let me in there.
I don't know. Examine the double doors to enter, and once inside, shoot the platform. You did that. Be careful not to fall off. If you do, at the very top, enter the doorway, and you will fight Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Look at that. Look at that move. Fire!
Shoot up, Sora. God, what an asshole.
Get dunked. Oh, you're on 10 ice.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. You just got to come down here,
There.
or you're gonna be ignored.
Just
Please stop blocking. You're getting ignored.
Oh boy, howdy.
Oh my
I think you just
God.
need to walk, man.
Yeah.
This is too precarious.
Oh, here we go. I can fight in this little choke point
I
here.
know.
Oh goodness. My step square.
Dead. All dead.
Ah.
Don't do it. All right, so
All
this
right,
should be a
here we go.
boss. Technically.
Technically.
Trying to scroll here. Just focus on them one at a time, and you'll beat them. You'll beat them
Fuck
easily.
that shit. It's time to call Bambi.
Oh
Get
boy.
me straight.
I am really happy about this. I just summoned Bambi into the world in a Halloween town. You're welcome, audience.
Man, they even know how to
Isn't that
react
pretty?
to this.
Yeah. Come on, Bambi. Fuck them up. Twitter paint their asses.
Twitter painted. Don't you have to push buttons or something to make Bambi do Bambi things?
Allegedly.
How do you Bambi?
I don't know. I think it's something with triangle.
Maybe Bambi already did it.
Still, this is the
Oh, is she just like dropping magic for you? So just
I
wail
think
on
so.
magic?
Fire. Heal.
Is he even attacking me?
Come on.
No, they don't really do that.
So I summoned Bambi for no reason.
Pretty much.
Unbelievable. You know how much Bambi costs?
Gravaga!
These people are never going to return my phone calls again.
You were nearly the owner of the Bambi soundtrack.
I was. The only reason Laser Time exists is because we purchased all this equipment with money I had allocated to buy the rights to Bambi's music. Drip, drip, drop, little April shower. I won it for like, and I'm still pissed I didn't buy it. $1,000? $1,000 for all of Bambi's music. You would own it.
I still find it strange that that was even possible.
Yeah, it was due to a website that trades in royalties, but it had just started, and it started with this stuff, so no one really knew it existed, and it was really hard to use.
This clerical oversight where the moment that comes up in court, like an armada of Disney lawyers are going to show up and be like, you don't own this.
After the sale went through, because I bought it because like this plays every single day in the Disney store, so someone's getting paid every time this gets played.
Yeah, Disney.
Why not me? Why not me?
I still can't believe for 1 second that would hold up anywhere.
Mhm.